Hey, long time no see. And today we're gonna play Ace Investigations 2, Prosecutor's Gambit. Sorry for not uploading for too long. I was in the middle of exam. Anyway, let's continue. Turnabout trigger. Damn. Here it comes. The presidential plane descends from the western skies. It's making its final approach and let's right on ground like. Just listen to that crowd. Welcome, Zengfa. Welcome, Mr. President. Is this story? And now, sir, your audience await. Is this story related to Zhang Li? Honor, friends and allies. I am here today to deliver the message. The odious criminals that dog my beloved nation, thanks to the prosecutor's office of your great country. Oh, shoot. No way. You have our most helpful gratitude. However, friends, do not forget, the battle against evil rages on. Here today I make this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the Raja's hammers of justice. Ah! Oh, that's... Call the prosecutor's office. Get Miles Edgeworth here, right away. If anyone can solve this, he can. Damn, that looks badass. March 25 to 46 p.m. Gold Lake. The news must be halfway around the world already. After all, it's not every day an attempt is made on the life of a nation's president. My name is Miles Edgeworth, and I work as a prosecutor. I came as soon as I got the call. The moment the phone rang, I knew it was serious. Mr. Edgeworth, thank goodness you're here, sir. This is Dick Kamshu, a detective with a local precinct. He's the one usually assigned to my cases. How is the president, detective? We still don't know, Mr. Edgeworth. The medics just boarded the plane a few minutes ago. I see. I hope it's alright. Then I suppose you better show me the scene of the crime instead. Right away, sir. Hey, I said, hey, yeah, you, Raffles. Wait a minute, guys. I want to slower the text a little bit because I think it was going too fast. Where is it? Maybe here? Yeah, this is fine. Oh, who's that? Who's that? You're the prosecutor in charge of this here case, ain't you? Wanna give me your first impression? Anything strike you all as odd? No comment. Detective Gumshoe, with me. Come on now, Mr. Prosecutor. Don't be like that. Mr. Edgeworth, wait for me. It's not Lola from Ace Attorney 1, I guess. No, detective. I'll need the facts of the case in as much detail as you can give me. Damn, he's jacked. Well, the scene was right here at Gold Lake, as you already know. A bunch of people were gathered to welcome the president of Zengfa. Di Jun Wang. Yes, I read about his visit. It's been all over the news for days now. It was raining until just before he landed. Luckily, it let up, and he went on stage as planned. And then, smack dab in the middle of his speech, bang, a gun goes off, and everybody runs for cover, terrified for their lives. Apparently. Apparently. The truth is, I only just showed up myself. I don't know a whole lot more than you do, sir. You were summoned on short notice as well? Sure was, right in the middle of my day off. I was at the office taking advantage of the peace and quiet to prepare for my next case. And then the boss himself calls you to the scene. Never dull moment, huh, Mr. Short? The boss? Yeah, chief prosecutor was right here in the park, saw the whole thing. Who's this chief prosecutor right now? First chance he got, he yelled at the top of his lungs. Chief prosecutor. So it's not a she. I mean, this game is after Ace Attorney, I guess. So, yeah, the previous chief prosecutor must be still in jail or something. Get me a shot right away. He's the only man for the job. Something like that. I see. Oh, they cordon the perimeter of the park up as soon it happened. You'll be happy to know. So, our would-be assassin is still here somewhere. Good. Don't tell me that the reporter is gonna be the one who get accused. Now all I gotta do is find them in the middle of that crowd before they strike again. You're right. We don't know who else is the culprit might be planning. These people are in danger. I guess so. We don't have a moment to lose. Let's begin with the basics and search every inch of the crime scene for clues, no matter how insignificant they may seem. Precisely. The president was shot at, which means a gun was involved. That's our first clue. Okay, that first logic? Alright, duly noted. Detective Gumshoe, how exactly was the security detail surrounding the president's speech organized? Well, sirs, our officers were mainly focused on securing the perimeter of the park. The president's people took charge of the rest. He has his own team of bodyguards. See those guys over there? Maybe we should ask them a few questions. If I want to talk with them, I'll need to walk over and press A. Is this the Salamanca twins? Can I help you? You're one of the president's bodyguard, correct? Could you tell me how the security detail was arranged during the speech? Two of our senior operatives were attached to the president. The rest secure the stage. This is our first rodeo. Anything suspicious in that crowd, and we will have spotted right away. I see. So the president's security was tightly orchestrated for the duration of his speech. Okay. Second logic. Let's investigate further. We shall speak with other witnesses and continue to look over the crime scene. We can afford to leave any stone unturned. Huh? So that's how you all got about it, huh? Sure, something's in the process at work. Care to share a little about what happens to that information once you've got a hold of it? Bystanders. This one seems persistent, but I can't afford to get this distracted. Hey, Ruffles, I asked you a question, dang it. What happened next? Well, we put all the information together and try to find the connection. Right, sir? Detective! Oh, don't be so hard on the poor guy. So, connection, you say. And what next? Well, I guess you say we connect the dots, connect one piece of information to another. It's Mr. Richard Ford. He's a logic master. I can view that information. Oh yes, this is tutorial. Despite the president's tight security, the perpetrator still managed to carry out their attack, completely undetected by a contingent of highly trained bodyguards no less. No mean feat. This would have taken some serious planning. In other words, the assassination attempt was almost certainly premeditated. That's the stuff, Mr. Edgeworth. The old logic never fails, huh? Indeed, all we need to do is find the right clues, then make the right connection between them. Make the wrong connection, however. This is the tutorial too. Let's get this investigation started. Time to examine anything that looks suspicious. To examine things, I simply need to walk up to them and press A. And if I wish to speak with the detective, I shall use Y. Okay, detective, welcome back. See this? That thing's pretty small. You don't lose it all the time? The sacred symbol of my office? No, detective, I do not. Guess it's a good thing I'm not a prosecutor, huh? I've lost 100 this week alone. I mean, I lost my badge at least that often. That's quite a talent. Okay, if saying hi, we investigate first or talk to people first? Maybe investigate first. So the president had a nasty surprise while he was giving his speech. Same thing happened to me when I was a kid, right in the middle of public speaking contest. There I was yammering away when all of a sudden, earthquake almost jammed out of my skin. That sounds terrifying. Even the word earthquake makes me queasy. Huh? You're listening, Mr. Richard? I thought you were ignoring my little aside, just like always. So we check here. I guess that little thing. No, I was surprised as you, sir, but there's no mistake. This thing must be involved. Like it exploded the moment the president arrived or something. I was surprised as you, sir, but there's no mistaking. It's the Steel Samurai. The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo, is a popular TV show. Old, young, it doesn't matter. It truly has something for everyone. Beats me why they had a Steel Samurai balloon and a welcome party for a foreign president. It is a little odd, although, now that I think about it, what's better hero to represent our nation? I must score the scene and inspect anything like that catches my attention. Okay, the bullet hole. It's the flag of Zengfa. The key motif is a blazing red phoenix. Wait, what's this? Something the matter, sir? You don't see it, detective? There's something unusual about this plan. Compare it with the one on the other side of the stage, if you will. Oh, that's a beauty right there. Just look at it flapping in the wind. It's immaculate. Exactly, which is how a flag should look. And yet, here we see quite a different picture. One thing in particular stands out, don't you think? Yeah, right, of course. Is it, I give up. Come on, spill beans. You can lead a horse to water. I'll just have to move the cursor to see the problematic spot and highlight the difference with Y. Yep. Look closely. Do you see the hole? Wow, look at that. You're right, sir. And not the burn marks around the edges. That's a bullet hole. There's no mistaking it. A bullet hole? So you're saying a bullet went through this flag? Okay. Let's see the steel summer. Breaks your heart, don't it? It does. What villainy could have befallen him? Witnesses said he popped right about when the gun went off, which would strongly suggest that a bullet struck the balloon. Looks like we got a case of cold-blooded samurai murder on our hands. This is sacrilege. I won't rest until the culprit has been apprehended. Detective, we cannot let this vile assassin escape. We won't, sir. You can count on it. I think I've gathered enough information for the moment. Time to put the pieces together and see what we can figure out. I guess so. This one? Oh, yes. There is a bullet hole in the flag, and it seems highly likely the balloon was popped by a bullet too. Which means two shots were fired, right, sir? Possibly even three. The president was shot at as well, remember? Equally, the hole in the flag and the hole in the balloon could have been made by the same bullet. What we need to know, how many gunshots there were. Oh, I guess it's complete. Alright, with the Raffles, you'll figure something out, huh? Care to share? Who exactly is she? Why and why does she keep shouting at us? Rubbernecker, I guess. Seems pretty interested in the case. Come on, give me something here. We do need to speak with some witnesses to find out how many gunshots there were. Fine, let's see if she can tell us anything. There you are, Tabby Lloyd, at your service. I'm looking into the case for a while, just for me, right now, but looking into the case. Miss Lloyd, was it? Miss Lloyd, there's some. Oh, well, wait, you can tell me any skills you want to share? What the hell? I didn't even finish. How about the pub? Have they met any demands? What about them, the raffles? Where does a fella can buy a craft like that? Will you be quiet for a moment? I'll be asking the question here. Dang, and here I thought I could get me something juicy for my piece. I need to know about the shooting. Can you tell me how many gunshots you heard? Why, I most certainly cannot. I beg your pardon? I can't just be handing out leads for free. That's stuff of my livelihood. Oh, come on. Don't hold out on us. We all gotta share sometimes. Me? Hold out on you? Well, if you are gonna be like that, I'll be moving right along. Goodbye. Wait. Wait, for what exactly? Huh? Huh? If you got nothing from me, I'm gone. Ha. If Fresh had a moves here. Out of moves, huh? I wouldn't be so sure. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? As you know, detective, I like to play a little chess. And what does one do in chess when an opponent adopts a defensive position? Why, the board offers any number of options, but some are more effective than others. Sorry, sir, but this is all going way over my head. No matter how impenetrable an opponent's defense may seem, it can always be overcome. Watch and learn, detective, as I shatter my opponent's resolve with the power of my words. When attempting to draw out an entrenched opponent, one must employ certain tactics. This is new, I guess? Let us picture the board and see if we can anticipate our adversary's next move. Oh, sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, damn! New things. Alright. Now, we must analyze the state of play. You all ain't got nothing out of me, not until you give me something in return. Ooh. This is good. My opponent has dug herself in deep. Her defenses won't be as easily broken, but I can't afford to try her patience by taking too long to plot my next move. In other words, I must be conscious not just of my strategy, but also of the passing of time. That said, I can't afford to waste words either. In fact, it can pay dividends not to. If my opponent gets too agitated, if you're fixing to ask me something, will you then? Well, as did already. I may be able to gain tactical advantage by calmly biding my time. Then when I see a crack in my opponent's armor, I pounce. I shall begin by finding out what is it that she does. Alright, time to make my own opening gambit. Oh damn, my chest comments. What is it that you do? Why don't you begin by telling me about what it is that you do? Sure, or I could totally not do that. Think I don't know when to keep my mouth shut? That's my job. Is it now? So you do something you want or can't tell anybody about. No, shut up. I am no lawbreaker if that's what you're insinuating. Can we wait out or something? I'm a law-abiding everyday citizen, and you got no reason to say otherwise. Forgive me, I mean nothing bad. If it's something you can tell me about, I imagine it must be very important work indeed. Huh? Well, sure, I guess. This ways, it will be once I beg me my first big scoop. Oh, let her tell us everything. Hey, partner, this ain't no time for the silent treatment, you hear? I'm a busy woman. Seems I misjudged that one. Oh, no. Bite my time to more or upset my opponent's team. And when they're full now, that's the time to go on a verbal offense. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's skip this because I did something wrong. Bite my time. And what was that about scoops? Huh, I see. It's a scoop you're after. So you're a journalist, is that correct? Oh, dang. Dang. Sure, I'm your friendly neighborhood reporter, the hungriest cop on the beat. That's the mystery of what she does for a living, so perhaps our hungry young cop has gathered information vital to the case. Let's make that our next line of inquiry. Okay, we get healed. With the opening moves concluded, the mid-game approaches. What else does she have to tell us? Let's see here. At the time of the incident, were you present at the scene of the crime? Come on now, Raffles. You ain't gonna give little old Tabby something first? Absolutely not. Then I ain't giving nothing. Neither you think I'm a sucker. Think again. Come on, this is my career we're talking about. Here, you gotta give me something. Sadly, the more you know, the more you might find yourself in danger. I ain't scared. I'm a pro. Takes more than the sound of a little gunfire to face me. You heard gunfire, did you? Huh. You may be a pro as you put it, but I say you're still a little wet behind the ears. You say you heard gunfire, which proves you were here at the time of the crime. Therefore, you must have seen something. Oh no. Doubling. Fine, I was here. I saw it. Came to report on the big speech. Wound up reporting on a shooting. And you won't get no more out of me than that. I'm done with your tricks, Ruffles. If she came to report on the event, she must have made a record of some kind. A record I would very much like to get my hands on. This is quite the clue as to where to take the conversation next. You're a reporter, which means you must have been making a record of some kind. You got more questions? You gotta give me something first. That's the deal. I am not in the habit of making deals. Now tell me what I need to know. Sorry, Raffles, can't help you. Time to deploy my clue. You must. No self-respecting reporter will leave the house without a means of putting things on the record. So tell me, Miss Light, where is yours? I. Course I made a record. I told you, I'm a pro. Dang near where my shoes are running around this one. Which is why I'm not about to just hand it over to the first person who asks me. I'm not just anyone, young lady. I am the prosecutor in charge of this case. Don't you, young lady, me? You ain't getting it, no matter how many times you ask. Nah, just let her. You understand, don't you, Ruffles? It ain't nothing personal. I understand that your job is a difficult one. You do? Well, ain't that sweet? And in such a competitive field, you must sometimes doubt that you'll ever succeed. I'll go plenty far, I'm sure of it. Yeah. Just as long as I got my trusty tape recorder, I'll always be ready to nab me a scoop. Oh my god. Play me that tape. Damn. Intriguing. A young reporter hungry for success. So dedicated to her craft that to leave such an important event unrecorded would be unthinkable. And indeed, she did not. She committed the entire event. The tape! Dang it! You're messing with my. This is my scoop you're messing with. My big break. Fine, sure. I recorded the whole darn thing. It's alright here. You got me, okay? Checkmate. You. You're something else, Raffles. I was trying to be all strong and silent, but you had me singing like a canary. Never mind that. No, play us the tape. This should finally tell us how many shots were fired. Fine, you can hear it, but I got conditions. You play me like a fiddle, Raffles. Only the chief ever play me so good. You gotta agree to be chief number two, and a mentor to a racing star, aka me. Chief number two, huh? Kinda like second parent. That's a big responsibility, sir. And one more thing. I want exclusive reporting rights for the first 24 hours. Come on, you gotta say yes. What kind of mentor will give his star pupil the exclusive, huh? She's a difficult woman to refuse, and I need to hear that recording. 24 hours is more than I can promise, but the star is yours until the case is solved. And the job of chief number two? I think not. Gah! You're no fun. But I guess a girl can have everything. All for the sake of the scoop, huh? Alright, you got yourself a deal. I got exclusive access starting right this second, Apples. Good. Then our first order of business to listen to the tape. Kashek. Honor friends and all allies. I am here today to deliver a message. The odious criminal that took my beloved nation are no more. The president's speech. Kashek. Sorry guys. I didn't mean to skip. The president passionately addressed the assembled crowd as if trying to shake off the reports of his declining popularity by sheer force of will. That, there's me, can beat a little life commentary to set the scene. Hmm? The meeting is scheduled for just after the speech, correct? He seems pretty pleased to be able to put the whole Yatagarsu situation behind him. As well he should be. This is a great day for all of us. Whose voices are these? Oh, there was these two old guys standing right in front of me. They were whispering away to each other the whole damn time. I know their voices from somewhere. Wait, the part where the gun goes off right after this. The president thrusts his fist into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch. The battle against evil rages on. Here, today, I make you this solemn promise. We shall crush the wicked with the righteous hammer of justice. Whoa, what the? Ah! Shucks. So, two shots were fired. Yep, and that tells us something? Something very important indeed. It allows us to deduce the trajectory of one of our bullets. Of the two shots fired, one hit the president's, which means the other must have passed through both the flag and the balloon in that order, which as you can see, allow us to deduce the position of our shooter. The only possible place from which bullet can be fired to the flag and into the balloon is just in the middle here. It can be in the back. So I guess here is fine. Oh no. Watch your mouth, kid. Mr. Richard's power of deduction never failed. He takes the evidence, puts it together, uses his logic, and bam! Out comes the truth, every time. Can't wait to hear the logic behind this one. Well, sir, how do you do that? Do it, sir. One moment, yes, it's alright, Carfals. We all make mistakes. Oh, dang. I picked the wrong spot. Okay, where's... I guess here. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Where is it? I mean, let's see. The only possible place from which a bullet could have been fired through the flag and into the balloon is... Yeah, it's in the front. Where is it? The flag. Oh man. Wrong again. No. From the balloon? Yeah, that's my first theory, but it is okay. Oh, no, no, no. Oh man, this is hard. It can't be him. And what about him? Ah, damn it. This is hard. This is hard. What about him? Oh, shoot. Wait. Ah, damn it. The bushes? If we draw a straight line along the path of each bullet, our two lines will converge on a single point, the point where our culprit was standing. If we draw two blades of fire, we know that for a fact. If we draw a straight line along the path of each bullet, our two lines will converge on a single point, the point where our culprit was standing. Uh, it's in the crowd, right? Like you said it. Here, I guess. Oh, yes. Well, I'm sorry. I thought I was wrong and I skipped the dialogue. Drawing a line between the flag and the balloon gives us the trajectory of one of our bullets and places our shooter on the left hand side of the spectator area. You're a genius, Mr. Edward. Detective Gumshoe. I'll need to examine the left side of the spectator area. Roger that, sir. You need me to clear all those people out of the way, I guess? I do, and what evidence remains to be found may already be deteriorating. So I'll need you to be quick about it. Yes, sir. Chief, hey, I'm talking to you, Chief. I suppose you mean me, Miss Lloyd? I surely do. You gotta let me help out. This step's my fault. I'm the best crowd herder you ever did, see? I'll prod, pummel, and push him wherever you like. A very kind offer, but I think less hands-on approach might be preferable. Also, about this chief business, I am nobody's chief. Whatever you say, Mr. Schwartz, your wish is my command. I somehow doubt that. Here you go, sir. It's all ready for you. Miss Wright, here, clear everybody out just like that. You should have seen it. Oh, you ain't seen nothing. The chief, my other chief, that is, she sends them running twice as quick. He sounds like quite formidable character. Perhaps I should go easier on the poor girl. Thank you, but you really shouldn't have. All that running around. Your clothes are covered in mud. Allow me to pay for the cleaning. It's the least I can do. Huh? You mean my jacket? Oh, don't you be worrying. You pretty little head about that. It's reversible. All you can do is switch it around and alakazam, no more dirt. On the outside, perhaps, but you still have something of a problem with the inside. We're ready to get back to the investigation whenever you are, sir. The crowd has trampled the entire area. We'll be lucky to find any trace of our shooter at all. There's pain again right there. And you're not gonna be a lawyer right now, aren't you? Because I heard that this game has a court system. I sure hope it does. And it's gonna be the second new thing we have. Okay, let's check the bin. You even gotta pick through the trash yourself? A prosecutor's life ain't easy, huh? Detective comes you. Right away, sir. The faithful detective scribbles through the garbage as the prosecutor looks on, his hands unblemished. Let's see now. Come to Papa, little treasure. Is he enjoying himself? Bingo. A popsicle stick. Gotta love the jokes they put on this. Detective. Sorry, sir. Relevant evidence. Relevant evidence. Huh? I think we got something. Good work, detective. Let's take a closer look, shall we? By examining a piece of evidence from all angles, we can uncover hidden details. We sure can. Just tell me which way you want it, sir. We can rotate the item with RS. If you wanna, this is the tutorial. Okay, let's see. First open. Okay. Wow. He's using a chest. I don't know how to call it. Chest thing, I guess. This is a document of some kind. Let's cover for the left side now. Eyes on this area. Route reposition in light of next injury. In light of rook reposition. Let's cover neck to immediately escort the president to place in case of emergency. Stay frosty. You know who might be in the audience. Hmm. What are we looking at here? Presidential security plan? It's a diagram of the president's security arrangement. It showed that the president's bodyguards were positioned. It even has his people's name on it. Rook and Knight. Hmm. So his bodyguards are natives of Zengfa. I heard he uses some private security firm. I guess because he was hated, I guess. But why not employ people from his own country? I know why not. You all wanna hear a little tabloid exclusive? You really know something? Sure I do. I was over at their embassy not so long back, sniffing out a story. While I'm there, one of my sources telling me that the president's got more enemies in you got hairs on your head, including a bunch of bigwigs on the national police force. Interesting, so he's unable to trust his own domestic law enforcement. I wonder if one of these enemies could have been behind the attempt on his life. But what was it doing down there in that bag? You raise an interesting point. It's a document relating to a matter of national security. It will surely be highly classified. Huh? Hey, there's something else in here. A gun. What? My. What's a gun doing in here? Sir, this bag. It's gotta belong to the. Yes, it could well have been disposed by your would-be assassin. A revolver. It would have taken a lot of nerve to dump it here amid all this chaos. Could this be the work of a professional? That would explain the security plan too. I think we need to take a very close look at our latest find. It has scope, two spent bullets in the cylinder, matching the two gunshots heard on the recording. That proves it. This must be the weapon that was used. Okay, you've seen it. What about this thing right here? This is laser sight. It can be lined up with a target to make aiming a bit easier. If I press this here, yep, definitely a red laser. Could the assassin have a laser sight to target the president? A revolver did jolt down in my organizer. That bag was a real find, huh? Just goes to show, a bag in the hand is worth two in the trash. Nice work, detective. Now there's something else I'd like to ask of you if you don't mind. I need you to take this bag and the gun to forensics and see if they can find any prints. On it, sir. And good set of fingerprints could really help this investigation along. Got the result for you, sir. That was quick. You bet it was. Told the text it was ultra super high priority. But they came up empty. And they checked everywhere. Inside and outside, top to bottom, sir. They even took the bullets out of the gun and dusted them. Hmm, I should have known it wouldn't be that easy. I guess. Okay, what about the crack on the floor? Huh? What about you? Wait, yeah. Man, the lens is cracked. What am I gonna do? The circuit board hanging out. The whole thing's spitting sparks. It's like a fireworks show in there. Probably not a good idea to touch it, I guess. Definitely not. Fireworks can be deadly, right, sir? This isn't exactly rocket science, detective. The cameraman is clearly otherwise occupied. Perhaps I can talk to him later. Hmm. Well, this is quite the situation, would you say? Mr. Edgeworth? Who is he again? It's Payne, Mr. Edgeworth. Winston Payne. We work together at the prosecutor's office. He's a prosecutor? What brings you here today, Mr. Payne? What indeed? Why only the invitation of the chief prosecutor himself? His voice. I recognize it from the tape recording. Was he one of the men who was standing in front of Miss Lloyd? And where is the chief prosecutor? He had to leave, I'm afraid. He's a busy man. They let him, and only him, out through the cordon. So he had me summoned on short notice and then left before I even show up. Rude. That's right. Talk to you. You say you attend to the ceremony in order to gather material for an article or some kind. You bet I did. It ain't the kind of thing that happens every day. And when did the ceremony begins? Right after the rain stopped. We got lucky. It was raining all morning before that. Anyhow, that president's plane touched right around 1:45, and the speech started at 2 on the news. 2 on the nose. What about the shooting? Must have been maybe 20 after? So 20 minutes after the ceremony began. Yeah, shots rang out, hearing through air that only moments before had been alive with cheers. Then tragedy. The president dropped to the floor, felled by a non-assassin's bullet. It's 2:25 p.m. on March 25, and I've been reporting to you live from the scene here at Court Lake. What was that all about? Sorry, just making some voice note. Gotta get those ideas down on the second they come into old noggin, you know? And every day you gotta report on the assassination of presidents, after all. It's dramatic, it's emotional. It's got everything I need to write an article that puts the readers right on the scene. And did the president really drop to the floor? Officer on the scene said his bodyguard escorted him straight onto the presidential plane. Hey, y'all can blame me for getting a little carried away now, can ya? I better take any testimony she gives with a good sized pinch of salt. Huh, stop it. Calling me a reporter and all. It's kinda weird when somebody else says it. Still, Debbie Lloyd, reporter at large, does have kind of a ring to it, don't you think? But you are a reporter, correct? Sure am, a reporter in training. Well, have you even had any articles published? Fixing to look up my work, huh? Well, that might be tricky. And yet you call yourself a reporter nonetheless? Well, I soon will be, won't I? This requires a big old scoop, a mistake about it. And I got the whole thing on tape, didn't miss a second. And it's all thanks to my trusty mic and my even trustier tape machine. I'm about to set the journalistic world on fire. And like my mentor before me, yeah, your mentor. You know the Chief Ruffles, my mentor, my inspiration? No, but you have mentioned her repeatedly. Did I? Can't directly say I remember. What kind of reporter forgets a thing like that? Well, it's just like the chief always says. You gotta treat information as irresponsibly as you can. And what kind of mentor says that? Oh, you shouldn't hurt her that day she gave me this here tape machine. You be sure and bake yourself the juiciest, sleaziest scoops you can now. You hear? Wonderful. So you're the kind of reporter who sees fire under even the faintest trace of smoke. Now I'm the kind of reporter who puffs on the fire till the smoke about chokes you. How is that any better? Can percent something? I guess not. But what if we say hi? Hey, I've heard about this. How come it ain't stuck in your jacket or some whatever? Because that's not the custom. It is too. All lawyers wear 'em. I don't seen it. So what's the story with yours? No comment. Huh. Guess these legal eagles gotta make themselves feel superior to us regular folks somehow. I would like it to be on the record that I made no such comment. Okay. No, no, no. Let's. Hey, you never did pay me for this here vital evidence. Alright, let's get some basics down first. Favorite food? Favorite drink? Oh, it's gotta be tea. Mr. Richards loves tea. He even has his own special blend at the office. Well now. Sir, prosecutors like to put on airs and graces. Airs and graces? And why is the detective answering on my behalf? Who better, sir? There's nothing I don't know about you after all. Oh ho ho, is that so? Tell me more. Don't you dare, detective. Oh, come on. Let the scene play longer. Okay, we don't need to go here. There's no need to go there. What do we need to check here? The television stuff appears to be stuck in the mud. Reminds me of the time I pushed your car out of that ditch, sir. Then you just drove away and left me there. Gotta admit, it felt kinda lonely. Damn it, short. What? Why? Did I do that? I, I think I might have. You came back though, Mr. Richard. Only left me there in the mud for maybe 15 minutes. I know you never forget about me, sir. Of course I wouldn't. During those 15 minutes anyway. Oh, I thought Edward is that evil. But I guess he's just forgetful sometimes. Okay, let's. This wooden sign looks almost brand new. I imagine it was placed here recently. What it says: 50 years to the Gordy Museums and 70 years to the. Never mind. What's the matter, detective? Just read it, will you? 7 years, 70 years, 70 yards to the boathouse. It feels like a million years since the whole sorry affair unfolded. Fond memories, detective? Ah, yeah, fond memories, sir. Huh, I get an achievement. I guess it was Edward's case when he was accused of accused of shooting a old friend of him. I guess the guy who is what again? Involved in his case. That I can say. Now let's go to the logic. Lasers. Please. Oh no. Oh, that hurts. Okay, checks out revolver. His speech a premeditated contours cannot use it. Attached to the gun that was used in the attempt shines a red laser. What about this? Please. Oh no, not that too. Damn, I suck in the first case. I guess I didn't really know the whole story right now. But let's not give up. Okay, this one, please no, it doesn't connect. Laser sight in this and nothing's connect. Nothing at all. What about you're with one of the news channel? Yep. Can I help you? You must have footage of the event. Do you mind if I take a look? I wish I could help you, but that might be a little tricky. And what's that, huh, Paul? You got a problem with doing your civic duty or something? No, it's just that my camera was knocked over in all the panic, and now I can get it to work. That footage will have helped immensely. God, just our luck. Who's that? What the? You look like you need a little help, Mr. George. I know that voice. Oh yeah. Okay. Ding, 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 ding. Honestly, I leave you alone for 2 seconds. But don't worry, your hero's here to save the day. That's right, the one, the only Kay Faraday. Hero. Only you will give yourself a title like that. So you're not a great thief anymore. Not right now, but it's not like I quit. I'm just on sabbatical. I'm taking time out for some intensive training. Being the second Yatagarasu doesn't come easy. Kay helped me out on a few occasions about 2 weeks ago when I was working a case. The case of the Yatagarasu, a mysterious thief who seemed to appear and disappear at will. So the event of the game is 2 weeks after the first game, I guess. And who claimed only to steal the truth. She calls herself the second Yatagarasu, the successor to the so-called great thief. There's not a lock I can open or a trap I can escape. And when it comes to stealing, well, I'm still in training, but I'll get there soon enough. What are you doing here, Kay? What do you think I'm doing? I've been enjoying the festivities, of course. Festivities, of course. I suppose she did mention being fond of such things. And afterwards, I was thinking of dropping by your office to see you guys, but now I don't have to. Good to see you, kiddo. You're as bright and breezy as ever. Hey, Gummy, how you been? You're looking pretty full of beans yourself. So, okay, are you really here to save the day? Yep, haha. Prepare for you, Joe, to hit the floor. You best ball in the world here only when and took pictures of the whole shebang. Did you know? Did you know? Then you better show them to me. Wow, your jaw didn't even drop an inch. What's a girl gotta do to impress you, huh? I know, right? Mr. Prosecutor here about as much fun as dang two takes. Won't even let me call him chief. Oh, but I'm forgetting my manners. Tevi Lloyd, as reporter, at your service. Nice to meet you, Tevi. You're right. He's not fun at all. This one time he... You two can chat later. Okay, can I see those pictures? Boo. Fine. Here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I took this one right when the gun went off. It was total chaos. People running everywhere. The president and his two bodyguards. The names of the security plan were Nike and Rook, I think. Hmm? What's that? Oh yeah, thank you indeed, Kay. I think you provided us with a vital clue. Hoo-wee! Your eyes just lit up like a pair of dang Christmas trees. Well, Mr. Short, care to tell the readers what you've spotted? A contradiction. Huh? A what now? I don't see nothing strange. Allow me to show you. This picture shows the moment of the incident, but another piece of evidence shows something different. I need to highlight the point of the contradiction, and then employ my powers of deduction. First, to find the contradiction in the photograph. Okay, I guess. Yes, this is it. I'll simply press Y to make my deduction. Okay. Now, to present the evidence that proves the contradiction. Oh, this? No, oh my god. I'm dying right now. I'm really dying. Mr. Edgeworth, yeah. You know, if you made a mistake, you can just tell me, don't you? And I'll prove it to you. No, to present that proves a contradiction. Okay, I guess they're gone. Wait. Stay positive. We know who might be in the audience. Escort to plan in case of grip position in lack of next injury. Let's cover for leg side now. Eyes on this area. But let's yes. Oh no. Let's just see the you don't see it something so obvious. Let's just see the game over right now. Gah, no, it can be, and yet there's nothing more I can do now. Oh, there's nothing. Retry. Reset. This one. No, what? Damn, I suck in this case, like a lot. Two gunshot maybe? What about that? Oh, you stupid, stupid. I'm so stupid. This one maybe? It doesn't have a red. Don't tell me it's. Oh my god. That's the first thing that I want to show, but it was. I guess I was overcomplicating things. Look closely at the picture of the president in this newspaper clipping, if you would, Miss Lloyd. No, look at case photographs. Compare the two carefully. Huh? What am I looking for here? Well, I'll be. Indeed, there's something on the president's forehead, something that wasn't there in the picture. What is that? Some kind of birthmark? Yeah, guy's got a big red birthmark right in the middle of his forehead. I I thought laser sight like like a laser or something like the light goes straight and it it looked like a lightsaber or something because it led all the way to the edge edge or something. But this laser is just a dot when you aim at it. That's weird. I highly doubt a birthmark just sprang up there since the other picture was taken. Did he get bitten by a bug then maybe? Yeah, that's it. That's right. There's a big old bug bite. And here I thought it was something important. The look on your face. You should know that the road to the truth is paved with just such seemingly trivial details. Oh, again with the face. Alright, alright. Duly noted, Chief. Alright. Wait. I have to talk to her first. You gotta talk to you. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Did you like my big entrance? But bet I really am your hero now. Well, your evidence helping things along, certainly. Hey, I'm the second Yatagarasu, remember? All in the day's work. Kinda wish I could have showed you how far I've really come with the whole creative thing, though. The training you mentioned? About that. Don't worry, I haven't stolen anything yet. I promise. So, the whole creative thing is just on hold for now, anyway. That's a relief, I suppose. Yeah, I wanted to get out there and start stealing back the truth like my dad, but I've still got ways to go with my training, and I need to find some partners in crime. I hope she means that figuratively. I can't be the only girl in the whole world looking to pull off the most daring haze ever attempt. True, but not many people are looking to pull off a career in larceny either, I wager. Okay, about the incident. Yep, no doubt about it. If you compare the pic I took to the newspaper clipping, the red birthmark stands out like a sore thumb. That's a contradiction, alright. Indeed, though I very much doubt it's due to a birthmark suddenly appearing. Oh, that reminds me, I might have to steal that line of yours. The road to the truth is paved with seemingly trivial thefts. Funny, I don't remember that being the exact sequence of words I used. Why just rob a house when you can rearrange the furniture too? You may call it rearranging, but I call it irretrievably corrupting. Okay. Eh, I forgot to say hi. It's a tradition. That's a cool badge. Very severe. As it should be. After all, it symbolizes both the sanctity and the strictness of the law. Yeah, well, my badge symbolizes love, justice, peace, courage, duty, and compassion. And what about your beloved truth? Okay, that's done. And now, let's go on with the logic. I have solved the mystery of the red birthmark. Really? So it wasn't a bug bite? No. What we're dealing with isn't something that will itch for a day and then disappear. It is, in fact, the beam of a laser sight. Then our killer was aiming to shoot the president square in the forehead. And shortly after this picture was taken, a second shot rang out. Yeah, that's gonna do more than itch. Indeed, I fear the president may be in even more danger than we thought. And that the gun we found was the weapon used in the crime. Why would the perp use a laser sector? He's right, you stand out like a crazy using something like that. Pew pew pew. It's not like you can just go around shooting laser all over the place. No, and anyone who saw it could trace it right back to the shooter. Yeah, like that. Seems like a pretty bad idea all around. Oh, I almost forgot. I took a couple more pictures. Maybe the laser sight's in one of them. It's a long shot, but it's worth take a look at last. Alright, okay, let's see these other pictures. Yes, sir, right away, sir. Let's see. First up, here's one I took just before everything started going south. It might be more useful to use use if half the frame wasn't taken up with your face. you, you can blame me for wanting to get a selfie with the president. Lucky for you, this was right before the gun went off. And this one I showed you before is from just after the first shot was fired. The second shot came just second after this. The second shot came just seconds after this. It means that then there's... What's this? I can hardly see anything. I got no cover when everyone started running right after the last picture. Guess I must have pressed the shutter by accident. Not sure this one's gonna be much use, kid. And that's all of them. Time to take a closer look. Let's examine the picture from before the shooting. Is there any hint of the laser sight here in this picture? There is. Behind Mr. Payne. There, I see. What is it, sir? Look closely at the person with the red hood. Whoa, there it is. Indeed, that's our laser sight, right there. So that's our perp. The one in the red hood must be the shooter, yes. We found them, now thanks to yours truly. Indeed, you led us right to the greatest treasure of all, Miss Creative, the truth. Hehe. You may have captured our would-be assassin in one of your other pictures too. Let's take another look. Our red hot suspect could be another of this photograph from... Is the person with the red hood here somewhere? I always watch out for the red dot. Look, right there. A red jack. That must be our suspect. Looks like they took advantage of the confusion to make their getaway. Luckily, we can see exactly where they headed. Ah, the Samurai Dog stand. Precisely, which means they escaped towards the right-hand side of the spectator area. Detective Gumshoe. On it, sir. Consider it cleared. Good, I'm counting on you. What? We have you now, my little Red Riding Hood. The entire park is cordoned off, and we know which way you went. Now it's simply a matter of hunting you down. Now let us continue our investigation. There's evidence here somewhere. All we have to do is find it. Let's go. I think we gotta look at the shoes. No, shoe. Oh, we can't. Okay, I guess nothing here. He doesn't need a... Oh, like samurai dogs. Oh no, I must score the scene, inspect anything that catches my attention. Oh, that's their version of Nook and Cranny, I see. Oh. What's this? A red button? Hey, do you think could it have been dropped by a red hooded suspect? Yes, it certainly seems likely. The jacket. There's something red down there. Detective Gumshoe, can you see what that is under the stand, please? There's something down here, alright. Let's see. A red raincoat? This must be the one that the suspect was wearing. They must have taken it off and hidden it under there before they made to their escape. Okay. Oh. There's nothing unusual about the left sleeve. Nope, it's not inside out, and the button is still attached. It seems entirely too neat to have been removed in a hurry and thrown on the ground. The sleeve is inside out. The button is missing too. We already know that. The button we found seemed to have come from this raincoat. It must have been pulled loose when the killer took it off. The right sleeve inside out too. It seems it was removed in a hurry, fast enough to tear up button off, no less. I surmise our assassin disposed of their gun and bag in the trash immediately after shooting at the president. They then slip into panic crowd and move from the left to the right side of the spectator area. I gotta take a good look at this picture. There's the shoe, the umbrella, and the hat. What is not there? We're gonna see later. Finally, they removed the raincoat and hid it under the samurai dog stand. The killer will need to get rid of the coat as soon as possible, hence its hurried removal. The fact that the right sleeve inside out is a testament to how quickly it was taken off. Yep, that and the missing button. The question, of course, is why didn't the same thing happen to the left sleeve? Oh yeah, only the right sleeve is inside out. Indeed, and the button on the left sleeve is still securely attached. Maybe he was holding something before... So, what does this mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If you're to answer that question, Detective, we'll need to inspect the raincoat in more detail. The right sleeve is inside out, and you can clearly see where the button is turned off. Yes, whoever discarded this raincoat did so in quite a hurry. Let's check the pocket, I guess. Oh, nothing. What about? There's no pocket here. The hell? Okay, let's see the lights. Oh. Let's take a closer look at the inside of the raincoat. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Ooh. Was he shot or something? This is a bloodstain. And considering where it's located, I say the blood belongs to our would-be assassin. So we're looking for someone with an injury? Not just an injury, detective. An injury on their left arm. Huh? How do we know that? It's simple. The right sleeve is inside out, suggesting that the suspect removed the raincoat in a hurry. Conversely, the left sleeve is just as we would expect it to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never the sleeve in the first place. And once we understand that, everything else falls into places. Wait a minute, I just need to read it once more. It's simple, the right sleeve is inside out, suggesting that remove the conversely, the left sleeve is just as you would expect it to be. Therefore, the suspect's left arm was never in the sleeve in the first place. So he was just wearing it half, I guess. And once that everything else falls into places, no detective, there is a bloodstain on the left side lining of the raincoat because the suspect's arm was too injured to fit through the sleeve. Precisely, or at least we can say that there is a good probability that was the case. The pieces are starting to fall into places. And I haven't even talked to Kay and who's her name again? The 10th woman? Detective Gumshoe, I need you to go and search the crowd for likely suspects. Yes, sir. Suspicious character with injured left arm coming right up. You're even smarter than you look, Ruffles. Taking all them itty bitty pieces and putting them together like that, you'll have your man in no time. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. The park is still Cardano, so our would-be assassin should be in that crowd somewhere. Don't let me down, Detective Gumshoe. Is he? Oh, there's no one. Mr. Edgeworth, we found someone who fits the bill perfectly, sir. Way to nab the assassin, Gummy. Hold on, Kay. It's a little soon to be jumping to conclusion. For the moment, they're a person of interest and nothing more. Understood? Okay, no jumping. But he's our shooter, sir. I'm sure of it. He's the guy who tried to take out the president. In broad daylight, surrounded by a crowd of witnesses. This is no ordinary assassin. Bring him over here, detective. Carefully. Come on, boys. You heard Mr. Edgeworth. Wait a minute. This case involving the Steel Samurai. Please don't tell me it's Larry. Oh no, it's not Larry. Oh, the assassin. Yo. The assassin. Hehe. That's no umbrella and a bandage on his left arm. Well, pal, said your name already. Doe. John Doe. Charm. I'm sure. John Doe, not a name you often hear in real life. That's correct. I know this man from somewhere. I'm sure of it. And you are Prosecutor Edgeworth. You know my name? Of course, I have been following the day's development with some interest. Now, perhaps you care to explain why you have asked to speak with me. Is this the part where we gonna catch the assassin? As you've been following our investigation, you're no doubt already aware of who we're looking for. So let me ask you, do you recognize this raincoat by any chance? Forgive me, but I'm afraid I do not. I see, well, I believe its owner to be would-be assassin we are seeking. My. The ice cream. Well, isn't that just shocking? And this same would-be assassin happens to have an injured left arm, just like you. All I can tell you is that I had nothing to do with this unfortunate affair. The two adversaries stare each other down, their eyes like deadly lasers. Care to tell the readers what happened next? A showdown, that's what. A battle of wits, A battle of words. These two are commentating on our fight. Dare I let him explain any further what he thinks this upcoming battle will entail? Sure, let the man blade around. Is this gonna be a tutorial? But I don't mind if it's like a fight commentary or whatever. In a battle of wits, you never know if or when the other guy might be lying or just plain mistaken. But if you spot an inconsistency in a statement, you gotta present the evidence that proves it. And to do that, I'll need to first up and yeah, I know that. And what if there are no inconsistency to find? Then you change tack, press for more information, and see what you can shake loose. Indeed, I can press my opponent with LB. Why don't you show us how it's done, Mr. Ashworth? Stepping up to bat, our nation's top prosecutor. Once I am able to quietly gather my thoughts, yes. I can understand why whoever wore the raincoat would be of interest to you, but you have no proof that this person is injured as you claim. My left arm may be injured, but I can still use my right. When it started raining, I simply opened my umbrella. No raincoat required. So you contend that you are not wearing raincoat, is that correct? It is, and is it that so strange? Not everyone wears one after all. Happens to prefer an umbrella. Team raincoat over here, they're perfect for when a girl really needs to move. Heck, I don't use neither. Come Ren, sleep now, or shy, it's my trusty parka every time. Not exactly the line of inquiry as I was hoping to pursue. She's wearing a parka? So you see, I'm not your would-be killer. And I'm not in the habit of making baseless accusations, Mr. Doe. Please, I'm just a simple ice cream seller. Oh my. Oh shoot. Forgive me, my wound seems to begin bleeding again, and in all the excitement. The owner of the raincoat is definitely our assassin, and as said, owner also has an injured left arm. I'm on to you, Mr. Doe. It's only a matter of time. I guess, let's go. I guess this one is easy because this is the first battle of wits as Gumshoe stated.
Objection!
You seem like a careful man, Mr. Doe, but not quite careful enough. After all, you left something behind. Something of vital importance? I'm afraid you must have me confused with somebody else. The court does not belong to me. Or do you claim to have some kind of proof to support your accusation? Your arm isn't troubling you too much, I hope. Your wounds seem to be bleeding again. I'll survive, although I can pretend it's not something of an inconvenience. You have my deepest sympathies, because if it wasn't bleeding quite so badly, you could have perhaps made a clean getaway. What exactly are you insinuating? As we already have established, whoever wore the raincoat is injured, and now I can prove that person was you, with this decisive piece of evidence. Ooh, it's not the guy, but the ice cream. You see, Mr. Doe, there's a small amount of blood on the inside of this raincoat. Blood that belongs to our assassin. Ooh. Oh, the ice cream is safe. Attempted murder of a foreign leader, causing you diplomatic incident. They'll throw you the book at you. You can give us silent treatment all you like, but we don't need you to talk. A simple blood test will give us the answer we require. All it takes is for us to compare the blood on your bandages with that on the court. That will be. We have the evidence. Why don't you make it easier on all of us and come clean? Admit that you are the one who attempted to assassinate the president of Zenqua. I am not your assassin. You're stubborn, I'll give you that. But if this were a game of chess, you would already be in checkmate. Now do the honorable thing and admit defeat. He doesn't look like a man with no moves left to play. Very well, you have me. I'll admit it. I was wearing the raincoat. Why would you lie? And how we can trust you if you lie? You confess, say the word, and I'll slap the cuffs on him right now. But I did not shoot at the president. What? Mr. Edgeworth, the only thing you have proven is that I was wearing a particular raincoat. And as far as I'm aware, that is not a crime. Oh my god. I am no assassin. I am simple ice cream seller. One who happened to be wearing a red raincoat while watching the president speak. I was surprised that as anyone when his bodyguard sprang into action and the shoots rang out. That's when the spectators panicked and started running and screaming for their lives. When his bodyguard sprang into action and the shots rang out. Now, are you finally satisfied that I'm telling the truth? As if your story stinks. You don't scare me. The evidence is on our side, you know. Look, it's right there, plain as day, the assassin, and they're wearing a red raincoat. Intriguing, but that is not me. Oh, come on! Tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, do you really think I was the only one in the entire park wearing a red raincoat today? Ah, man, I do actually. But then why? Why does he seem sure of himself? That's a good question. Alright, let's press the ice cream. Maybe it will be funny. A simple ice cream seller, but a knowledgeable one, I assume. On the subject of ice cream at least. But of course, ask me anything if you wish. I don't know the first thing about ice cream. You know what the most important thing about making ice cream is, of course, Mr. Edgeworth. Why, the most important thing about making ice cream is to approach it with virtuous heart. What the hell? What does virtue have to do with anything? Without proper reference for the craft, I'm afraid all you make are sweetened crystal of ice. There, I hope that you now see, I'm nothing more than ice cream seller. Press this. So you saw the bodyguards move before you heard the gunshot? Yes, if I recall correctly, they moved first. At least, the one on the left did. You're rather observant, Mr. Doe. I am blessed with keen eyes. The names of the bodyguards were written in the top left corner of the security flank. And the one on the left was Rook. That's correct, Bastian Rook, I believe. I expect he noticed the light from a lesser side. The man is no amateur. Mr. Doe knows a little too much about business of being bodyguard for my liking. I say our friend here is no amateur either. I like to append what you said to your testimony if you don't mind, as you wish. Basically quick to respond.
Objection!
Oh, I'm not wrong. As I suspected, you are more than what you claim to be, Mr. Doe. You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, then tell me how a simple ice cream seller knows one of the presidential bodyguards now. What? You jest, surely. You were the one who spoke their names aloud. Crook and Knife, was it?
Objection!
We only know those names thanks to the security plan. Oh, this is a new thing. But look closely, only their surnames appear. Yet we all clearly heard you say the name Bastian Rook. How did you came to possess such information? information we ourselves didn't have. Oh, you sleep again. Seems pretty darn suspicious to me. Well, how did you know? Explain yourself. It was merely a slip of the tongue. What the hell? Another lie. He is the assassin, just like you said. Come now, miss. It's a little soon to be jumping to such conclusion. I did know their names, yes. And the reason for that is, well, I know Mr. Rook. He and I are acquainted. Start. What? We have something of a connection. And his name is I could never forget. You think you're stupid now? Stop lying. I am not lying. I am, as I have always been, a simple ice cream seller. And an acquaintance of Bastian Rook, yes.
Objection!
And I suppose Mr. Rook will confirm that. It should be easy enough for him to remember his good friend, the slippery ice cream seller, correct? Please, you are more than welcome to ask him, although I think it might be difficult right now. I'll imagine he's rather busy ensuring the president's safety. But suppose you're able to speak with him and he does deny that he and I are acquainted. How will that help you prove I was the shooter?
Objection!
If you were the shooter, why take off your raincoat? Because it was no longer raining. In fact, it had grown quite warm. Far better to let my wound breathe now. Far better to let my wound breathe now. Or would you rather I had let it fester? Is he actually going to work his way out of this? Oh my god. Quick, use your Magatama. What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Hurry up and arrest that man. He's clearly guilty. If I were you, he'd be in jail already. What the hell? You might be willing to arrest a man without sufficient proof. But I am not. No, come on, Mr. Edgeworth. There's gotta be something you can do. Shocking scenes here, as the culprit seems all but certain to escape justice. It seems the court of public opinion has spoken. Very well, as I will clearly be viewed with suspicion no matter what I say. I may as well share what I know. What you know? What's his angle? I saw them. I saw another person with a red hood. Are you kidding? It's the person you captured in your photograph. I first noticed them just before the president's speech began. It was still raining there. The red hood was the same color as my own, which is what drew my attention, as did the laser beam that was aimed directly at the president's head. He's claiming there was another red-hooded person? Preposterous. I knew that if anyone saw the resume similar to this individual, I could fall under suspicion myself. And so naturally, I removed my raincoat.
Objection!
I don't know. So not only did you see the assassin, but they were wearing exactly the same thing as you? Huh, how very convenient. I had thought you might find it far-fetched, hence my not mentioning it until now. I know you law enforcement people are very skeptical types. You will never have believed me, especially not if I had that the shooter was standing right next to a certain prosecutor. Well, I know you don't mean me. I wasn't even summoned until after the shooting. No, not you, Mr. Edgeworth. Your colleague over there. Huh? Me? Yes, the photograph will prove it, I am sure. You see? Right there, in front of the person with the red hood. That's me, yes, but, what exactly are you saying? What's his endgame here? As I mentioned, I have been following your investigation with some interest, Mr. Edgeworth, and while pondering the details, I noticed something strange. Strange? What exactly? Come now, a man of your talent should be more than capable of spotting a contradiction such as this. I'm afraid I don't follow. The pictures show the chief prosecutor, Mr. Payne, and the shooter. Oh no! Is he gonna... Lloyd, is he gonna frame Lloyd as the killer because Lloyd was recording the speech, and he hears Mr. Payne talking in his recording. Think carefully, the picture was taken right in the middle of the president's speech. One of the other pieces of evidence you've gathered is inconsistent with what we see here. What is Mr. Dotter? Which piece of evidence is inconsistent with this picture? It must be this. Oh my god. Lloyd, you gotta be careful, man. Of course, the tape. It contradicts the photograph. So you have noticed at last. What's he going on about, Mr. Edgeworth? Someone's missing. Someone who should be here. Huh? But who? Who indeed? The person who's missing from this photograph is she... Wait. You know what? After we present her, we're gonna see what she's wearing, what her outfit, and what something is carrying that. What? Miss Lloyd? What she's carrying that gonna cause a laser beam? Nothing. I see nothing. Is the recording is the one who's causing the laser beam? How do you figure that? Mr. Payne's voice can clearly be heard on Miss Lloyd's tape, considering that he was conducting a private conversation with the chief prosecutor. Oh, there was these two old guys standing right in front of me. Oh, her jacket is what you can say is inside and you can flip it inside out. They were whispering away to each other the whole darn time. She must have been very close indeed to capture it on tape. You're right, but she's not in the picture. Precisely. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, you still believe that you've been hounding the right person? Miss Lloyd, would you mind answering a few questions? Whoa, you all are fixing to put me under the microscope now? Alright, sure, knock yourself out. I got nothing to hide. Oh my god. It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. No, I was running all over, roving reporter style, and that was a big old crowd. Guess the picture must have taken while I was in one spot, and the tapes from when I was in another. So quit giving me an evil eye. I ain't nothing but a misunderstanding. There's no doubt about the voices on the tape. That was Mr. Payne and the chief prosecutor. I'm certain of it. Tabby wouldn't lie to us. I know she wouldn't. But if she did, that would mean that she's our perpetrator. Will you all quit messing around with me as if I could have done a thing like that? Little me. I might be inclined to believe you if your testimony didn't contain a glaring inconsistency. It does? I thought it was pretty good. Seems I have no choice but to present her with the evidence and expose the contradiction. Look at her. Look at around her neck. It's clearly red. Oh my god. It ain't like I was standing still the whole time. No, I was running all over covering a porter style, and that was a big whole crowd. I guess this one.
Hold it!
You are running all over. Where exactly? Here, there, and everywhere, I guess. What? You all don't know what all over means, huh? You think I remember exactly where I was and when in a crowd like that? What do you all want from me? I'd like you to at least tell us whether you were to the left or to the right of the stage. Left? Yeah, left, I think. The suspect in the picture was on the left-hand side too. Coincidence? Left-hand side too. Coincidence? Left-hand side. Yeah, it was on the left.
Hold it!
So the fact that you are not in the picture is to be expected. Is that what you're trying to tell us? It surely is. I caught your pulse, the prosecutor, on tape while I was in one part of the crowd, and then that picture was snapped while I was up someplace else. Look at it that way. and it all makes perfect sense. Your assertion then is that the picture and your recording were taken at different points in the speech. Yep, timing is everything. You will learn that soon enough in this kind of world. So if I can prove that the two things did happen at the same time, your entire defense will come tumbling down. You can use this one. I guess the recording.
Objection!
Miss Lloyd, it's imperative for a reporter not to lie. Would you say? You dang right it is, and I don't lie. And yet, the photograph and the recording were definitely taken at the same time. What? You can't prove that? Oh, but I can. The evidence is right here in these pictures. This one in particular shows something that lines up precisely with when you were making your recording. What part of the picture indicates that it must have been taken at the same time as Miss Lloyd's recording? Oh, the hand raise. Yeah.
Take that!
See here, the president has his fists raised. And what about it? Would you be so kind to us to play us the tape again? No, I see, it ain't that simple. What if I were to tell you that you don't have a choice? You don't make it easy, do you, Raffles? Remember, we are cornered with the moment of the president raises his fist. No matter how big it is above the law, the people fist into the air as the excitement reaches fever pitch. There, that's the moment right there. Correct, with no confirm when it occurred in the recording. Which means, Tabby should be in the picture too. And she is, right there for all to see. For Miss Lloyd is in fact the person with the red hood. What? Oh no. So you're our shooter, huh? No, I don't even own a jacket like that. That's right, from everything we know, the owner of the red raincoat is... You. Oh no. Yeah. You, John Doe. We have already proven that the raincoat belongs to Mr. Doe. You, Miss Lloyd, were wearing something else. Something that also happened to have a red hood. So were there two people with the red hoods all along? Indeed, Mr. Doe's last statement was true. Wait, but we only found one raincoat. Where's the other one? Our ice cream seller never mentioned a raincoat, only a red hood. So tell us about your jacket again, Miss Lloyd. This whole thing? Well, the best thing about it, like I said, if you got so much mud on it, it's reversible, you see? You just turn inside out and... Just as I thought. The inside of her hood, it's red, that's right. And when the incident occurred, that the side of the hood, that was visible. What's going on here? What were you really up to? Wait, I never been worried that way around. Perhaps if you would allow us to examine it, we could confirm that for ourselves. And you're gonna confirm that how exactly? If it was raining right up until the president's speech, correct? That much has been established already. And as you yourself said, heck, I don't use neither. Come rain, sleet now, or shine. It's my trusty parka every time. If you haven't reversed your parka since the rain, then the inside should be dry. Wait a sec now. I get this big old backpack, see, so I can take off my jacket. Yeah, maybe I could show you all some other time. No, I'm sorry. You think an excuse that week is gonna wash with Mr. Edgeworth? Well, what are you waiting for? If you're innocent, take it up and show us. It it wasn't me, I swear. I never shoot the dang president. I could never. If that's true, Miss Wright, then your best option is to cooperate and tell us the truth. Is there a particular reason why you choose to wear a parka with the red hood here today? I'm sorry, Paul. There's something I never told you. Something I couldn't. But I'll come clean, I promise. Just go easy on me. And now you hear? It must be John Doe. Who said that? Hold your horses. It's a little soon for the endgame. Ooh, that guy. That goes for you too, Mr. Prosecutor. You lost this one the moment you made your opening move. That's one of the men from case photograph. Guess I better introduce myself. Now look like his head angle is like diagonally up or something. Diagonally up. Whoa, got a revolver. Oh, so hot. What the hell? The name's Bronco Knight. I'm the president's personal bodyguard. He's crazy. And second in command of his security detail. Point that thing someplace else, pal. What the heck's wrong with you? Sorry, can't help myself. It's just too much fun being this good. You're not a member of law enforcement, so how did you get a gun? The old girls on loan from Zengpa temporarily issued to us presidential bodyguards. Anyway, never mind that. I got two tidbits of news for you. You want the good or the bad first? Choice is yours. I'm indifferent, whichever you prefer. Really, you're giving up the first move advantage, just like that. Whatever, you're lost. Guess I'll push you out the first pound then. I guess chess is the team here. So you play a little chess, I take it. Ah, a fellow fan, are you, Mr. Redsuit? The name's Edgeworth. You could say I dabble. Duly noted, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, I'll start with the good news. The president's okay, didn't suffer so much as a scratch. He didn't? That's a relief. Particularly for the young lady here. That means there's no longer a murder charge on the table. That is good news. Huh, Tabby? Yeah, cause I never. Now, for the bad news, the only reason the president's alive is because we bodyguards did our job. One of us did anyhow, our boss. Put himself in the— oh my god. The line of fire. You're referring to your colleague, Mr. Rook. Yeah, it's game over for him. Oh no. Poor him. No way! Rook is dead? A genuine loss. Oh. You must be the killer. Oh, you must be the killer. You know we can question him because you already knew his death. So, you're saying that Debbie? Yeah, your friend here killed my colleague, my brother-in-law. Oh, heck no. I didn't do it. I didn't kill anybody. I could never. I shot my motive, you murderer. Sure, we did what we had to do. Sacrifice one of our pieces to protect the king. But to lose someone like him during our castling? It's a real shame. Castling? What's that even mean? It's a chess term. Very simplistically speaking, it's a move where a rook switches place with the king. Then why didn't he just say so? Mr. Knight, was it? Yeah, what? We'll need to see the victim's body right away. And if possible, I'd like to ask the president a few questions. Sorry, no can do. And why not? That's the third piece of news, and it's the piece you're gonna like the least. I thought you said there were only two. The National Police of Zengfa will be handling things from here. What? You better be kidding, pal. This investigation was assigned to us. We're not about to hand it over. You're the Edgeworth, right? The one who solved the Yatagarsu case? The president mentioned. I'm honored you to have warranted his attention. makes sense that the chief prosecutor will assign this one to you. Wait, did the chief assign me to appease the president? But that was a mistake, a big one. You should have given the case to somebody with a spine. You're free to take it up with President Wang if you enjoy diplomatic incident, that is. Ah! You're coming with me. We'll continue this on the presidential plan. No, no. I never did nothing, I swear. We can do this the hard way if you like. But in Zengpa, justice is served one way or the other. Raffles, come on, you gotta help me out there, please. Miss Lloyd, she was the one in the record. There's no denying that now. But I can help feeling you still don't know the whole truth behind this case. I'm innocent. You gotta believe me. Can I really let this happen? Is this really how it ends? The look in her eyes, the crack in her voice as she begs me to help her. This is no act by a criminal. She's genuinely scared. And if I let him take her, we'll never know what really happened. Are we gonna play chess with him? Eee! What? Huh? What the? Get your filthy hands up! Oh, what? Quiet now. Is that really any way to greet me? Your neck has barely begun to heal, and you've already forgotten who I am. I'm disappointed. Oh, it's you. So you do remember. What do you think you're doing, pal? Put the knife down and give it up. You got some nerve pulling a stunt like this in front of a bunch of police officers. Don't even think about it. You don't stand a chance against this guy. Who are you, really, Mr. Dog? Let's just say that I'm no simple ice cream seller. The guy's a pro, a hitman. His name's Shelly the Killer. The Killer? There's not a legal professional in the country who doesn't know that name. An assassin capable of taking down an target any place, anytime. This isn't the first time I've met, of course. It's been too long, Mr. Edgeworth. But of course, this is the first time we've met face to face. You're the assassin we've been looking for. In a sense, yes, a certain someone did indeed hire me to carry out a contract. And that contract did indeed specify that I was to assassinate Mr. President Wang. I swear I've seen this picture in one of my old files before, but how could I have been so careless? My bandage proved too useful to bring the knife to the park undetected, but I miscalculated in certain other regards. Huh? You didn't bring a gun? Now, shall we play a little game, Mr. Knight? I know how fond you are of such diversions. The stake must be high in order for it to be fun, of course. Shall we wager, say, your life? What do you want from me? I would like for you to allow Mr. Edgeworth to remain in charge of the case. Why would you do that? He what? What are you up to, the killer? I would simply like our mutual friend to see things through their conclusion. Huh? But why? Bastian Rook was a man of great skill, one with whom I feel a certain connection. It is only right to the truth behind his death be brought to light. With Mr. Rook's departure, this case is now yours to investigate, is it not, Mr. Light? I'm simply asking you to transfer that authority to Mr. Edgeworth. It's not something worth losing your life over, surely. You're just using the investigation as an excuse to get close to the president. Am I really? I suppose it is true that in order for the investigation to proceed, we will need to enter the presidential plane. You think I'm gonna let you near him? I'm his chief bodyguard. Are you? And here I thought you were only second in command. Hook's not around, that means I'm number one. I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes. You? Of course I do, I'm the leader now. Me? If that is indeed the case, then I would ask that you make a choice worthy of a leader. Will you need to legislate your life? Or will you allow the investigation to continue? Is he really doing this to gain access to the president? Does he even need to? What is he plotting? You have no objection. I trust Mr. Edgeworth. Come, let us continue the investigation. What do we do, sir? It will seem we have little choice but to do as you're told. That said, listen, detective, listen well. I'll buy some time as I investigate. Meanwhile, you gather the other officer. Have them surround the plane and make absolutely certain that there is no way he can escape. Yes, sir, you got it. Okay, the black screen is too long. Is it to be continued or... Oh man, it is taking too long. Oh, it is to be continued. Okay, anyway guys, I'm gonna leave it here and thank you for watching and see you in the next episode. Bye.